mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. I am back with another episode of my home office makeover. This is the part where I'm actually doing carpeting and painting and building stuff. So I'm done with the decluttering. If you have not watched any of these videos, the link is down below or at the end of this video. There's about, I think, 6 episodes where I completely gut out this room, and trust me, there was a lot of junk in here. So it took 9 days altogether to remove everything that was in here, reorganize it, store it in a temporary room, which is our guest bedroom right next door to this room, so that we can just work on, well, mostly me, work on what needs to be done in this room. So that way, when it's ready to be, reused again, all I have to do is bring back everything. It's been already reorganized and decluttered, and most of the junk, if not 99% of the junk, has been removed. So I just have to put stuff back where it belongs, and it's all perfectly clean and organized. So today I am starting the carpeting. I'm going to give you a quick look at it. It is this hideous, dingy thing in shades of, I don't know, what would you call this? It's green, obviously. It's like an almond green. I'm not sure. It is disgusting. It came with the house. My house has this kind of floor. It's called Red Carolina Pine, I think. I'm not sure. So this part here, which is on my second floor landing, is the same wood that's in the guest bedroom and in the children's room, but it has been sanded. So I don't know whether the one underneath this carpet has been sanded as well. I have a gut feeling that it's going to be pretty much the same that was in the guest room. The guest room used to have a blue carpet when we moved in, and I removed that to expose the hardwood floors, and that had not been sanded. So there's definitely a difference in color and height of the wood, I guess, between the landing, the kids' room, and that room. I'm expecting to find the same here. I'm fine with it. I am not going to sand the floor. I will restore it by removing any paint splatter, scratches, whatever. What I usually do is buy that Rejuvenate bottle that you get at the Home Depot, and once you've kind of lightly sanded your wood or removed everything that you needed to remove, and it's pretty much looking, you know, brand new, without sanding, then you put the Rejuvenate on and it brings it back its natural color and its shine. So unfortunately for me, my hammers are in the garage, and I locked myself out of the garage, so I don't have a hammer, which is really handy to kind of pull out the carpet on the sides. But knowing me, I always come up with a alternative solution, because if I said I'm removing the carpet today, that's what I'm doing, and I'm not going to stop at lack of hammer. So I have a bracket, and I just tried it, and it works just the same. And matter of fact, it actually works better. So usually carpeting, when you remove it, there's a strip all along the side of your carpet that's going to be a wooden strip with a bunch of nails that go up. That's holding the carpet on the side. Everything in the middle should not have any of those strips. However, the rug itself is on top of a foam pad of sorts, and that foam pad will have staples. So those you have to remove, and these are the ones that hurt your knees all the time when you're walking around. So instead of removing, and remember, so my husband's desk in here. So instead of removing the entire carpet at once and rolling this huge thing I'll never be able to get down on my own, what I'm going to do is remove just strips. I'm going to move strips this way, and then I'll move my husband's desk again and remove the rest. So the whole carpet is gone today, but I'm doing it in section and little pieces. So let's get started. Look how dirty. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Disgusting. You see, this is the closet. And that's what the wood probably looks like underneath it. And there's some, paint stains or things. So the restoring will happen at a later time, probably after I've painted everything. Let me put the camera on the tripod and we're going to start. So for once in one of my projects, I'm actually going to wear gloves, which I never do. But I'm going to do this time around, having learned by experience after removing the blue carpet in the guest bedroom that removing carpeting hurts your hands. There's plenty of tacks and nails and things that really hurt. All right, so I got my bracket. Okay, just put it in here, and basically you just pull out. Hopefully you don't break the tripod. So what I'm gonna do, since I got this removed already, so you just pull it, that's it. All right, do you see the, oh, they don't have those. Oh yeah, they're right here. All right, so there's plenty of tacks here that are painful. I'm gonna give you a close-up. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. All right, you see those tacks right here? This is really painful, hence the reason why I'm wearing gloves. I know I'm gonna prick myself, but at least it's not gonna be that bad. So I have one of those cutting knives, and what I'm gonna do is just cut it right here. It's gonna take a while, because that's not the greatest knife in the world. I just want to cut that one part right here. Don't cringe, I'm not going to hurt myself. I'm trying to be careful. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, that's because there's a double layer, that's why. Alright, so they put a double layer here. So let's see if I can unfold this right here. There we go. When you start, the first piece is always the hardest one. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to divide this and just remove that one strip that goes all the way to the other side. I hope you can see me. It's not that obvious. Alright, I'm just grabbing it here. Let me see if I can just tear it. Oh boy, I'm gonna be here all day. So what you see underneath it, that green thing, is the pad. And if you're like me, you're being curious and you want to see what the wood looks like. So let's do this. Cut this a little bit. It's a big felt pad. Alright, let's just pull this thing. You see the wood underneath it? Beautiful. Actually, the color is not... Yeah, they did sand it. I can feel the ridge right here between the two sides. There's some paint on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restore it. I'm not gonna sand it like, you know, with a big sander or anything, but it's gonna have to be restored. But that's gonna be probably after I paint everything. So let's keep going. Rug they put in here. Whew. Alright. Almost there. See, and then it's got the tacks all the way here. So what I'm going to do is take that bracket and remove it from over here. That way I can roll it this way and pull it out of the that strip of wood that has all the tacks. Oh, it came out on its own. There you go. See? Great. Phew. Beautiful floor. Now let me finish cutting this and then I'll show you what it looks like so once I've removed the strip of wood on the side, this strip right here, and part of the foam pad. So you see, that's what it looks like underneath it. Now I'm just going to remove the gripper edge. That's what they call it, a gripper edge. And I gotta tell you, this to me works actually better than a hammer, because I just put it right here underneath and poof, pop it. It's leaving holes. That's the one thing I don't like, because they did put big nails in there. And I don't know when they carpeted this, but obviously they didn't think they were going to remove the carpet at some point, but they are leaving like some serious big holes from the nails that they used for that strip. And that's the part that hurts, so don't try to pull on it or anything. Just try to remove the whole thing. Like I'm doing, because if you pull on it, that's a guarantee you're going to hurt yourself. Alright, done. Okay, move that to the side. Let me give you a close-up on the wall and the floor so you can see what it looks like. Okay, and that's what the floor looks like underneath. And it's not bad actually. I mean, there's some, you know, scratches and things. There's some paint here that's gonna have to be removed and scraped off just to make it look a little bit better. But these are the holes I'm telling you about. You see, they made like some seriously big holes. They didn't have that in the guest bedroom. I don't remember seeing big holes like this on the side. So these guys must have used like a different type of nails. They use these big ones right here. And I'm not happy about that, because that really is going to show on the side. But what am I going to do? It's an old house anyway. But otherwise, the floor looks pretty good. Let me see. There's like some obvious wear right here where people walked in. I'm hoping I'm not going to find a horrifying scratch or anything. But all of this is restainable, I guess. You know what? I may have to do that. I may have to lightly sand it and restain it a little bit, because these, I'm not sure if the Rejuvenate is going to be able to cover them. Ugh. I just gave myself more work. It's hard to do, I gotta say it. I'm like sweating right now. I think I'm going to remove either this layer or the one underneath, because it's hard work. And then I rolled that one piece that I removed. What I'm probably going to do here is remove a larger piece, only because it's hard to do, and I can't see myself doing strips, little tiny strips that are a foot wide, and be here until tomorrow morning just to remove this carpet. So I'm not going to remove huge pieces, but I'm still doing it in chunks, just a little bit bigger chunks, because it's hard work. Alright, back at it. Alright, I removed another strip of carpeting. It's right here. To be honest, this green thing here, that felt, I can't cut it with that knife, so I'm gonna leave it here, and then when I'm ready to remove it, I'll remove it into one chunk. It's more pliable than the carpet anyway, so I'm not gonna be like, and it's light. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna have to turn off the heat on this floor, because I'm really like, I'm sweating it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, because that I can't cut that thing. It's gonna take me like 2 hours to do like just one strip. If I had like some really good scissors, I mean, obviously I don't have the right tools, but I'm on a budget here. I'm not going to buy tools just for the purpose of removing this carpet. It's just ridiculous. I'm just going to do it with the tools that I have, one bit at a time. I mean, I already did almost a third of the room. The green thing is going to be easier to remove anyway, because it's just on tacks, and like I said, it rolls easy and it's light. Right, so I'm going to remove the strip of, what do they call it, gripper edge over there, and they didn't put it all over. There's pieces where it's not there. And then remove carpeting all the way up to the desk, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the desk. I know I have to move his chair out of the way, probably move the desk against that wall, and then cut the carpet here, and then move the desk back here and cut the rest of the carpeting. Yeah, I'm making the work more difficult for myself by having kept his desk in here, but there was no other, you know, I mean, what is he going to do, go in the hallway? It's kind of ridiculous. And he can't work on the Wi-Fi. He has to be on the broadband connection, or T1 line, whatever it is we have for his work. So It is what it is. One more challenge. Whew, profanity. I'm just so glad I'm doing this before I paint. What was I thinking? This is insane. All right, look where I'm at. Oh, I'd say I have about half of the room done. But there is a God after all. Look, there's a separation right here. So you know what that means, right? It means I can pull this thing and remove it. So let's do that. I'm gonna have to put the camera on the tripod. All right, let's put some gloves on. Remove this thing and see what the wood looks like underneath. I gotta tell you, again, I'm so glad I'm doing this before I paint. Oh, I just can't imagine the amount of work. See? Beautiful. Alright, let's go roll this. Oh, it's a nice floor. I'm so happy. Happy, happy. Alright, get it out of the way. This is what it looks like. It makes the room bigger, definitely. So I have to do this. Alright, so now I gotta figure out a way to move the desk. I think I'm gonna move the desk over here, that makes sense. It's gonna be complicated. I gotta take all of the computers down, put them on the floor, move the desk, put all the stuff back on. But I'm glad I did this. The floor is really pretty. I don't know when they installed the carpet. I would say, judging by the look of the carpet, probably in the 80s. The house was built in 1929. So the floor is original and it creaks. You hear it creak? That's the best part. I love parquet floors. I do. They're so much easier to clean too. I mean, all you gotta do is sweep and mop. That's it. You don't have to move stuff around. If there's a stain, you just wipe it. I mean, come on, get rid of your carpeting. Now, if you have one of the newer constructions, like 70s and after that, or probably 60s even, and they were intended to have carpeting, unfortunately, for you, what you get underneath your carpet is plywood. So you would have to install, you know, parquet floor, pergo, or, you know, whatever they do now. But it's getting to be, you know, more cost effective, or at least not cost prohibitive as it used to be, and you can do it yourself too, but I strongly recommend you do that because the carpeting is just, first of all, it's a dirt trap, let's face it. It's particularly if you have a high pile carpet like this one, for instance, because it does have a little, you know, curly stuff. There's no vacuum cleaner that's gonna get this dirt out of the carpet, and I know the Dyson supposedly are the best, but ultimately your carpet is never going to be clean the way you want it to be clean. So it just collects allergens, it collects dirt, it collects stains. They're too much to maintain. They just are. Like, you got to get them shampooed or steamed, like, you know, you get like the Stanley Steamer company to come over, and they do a good job, but it just gets dirty within 3 months again, and it doesn't matter the color. I mean, this one, I can't even tell what the original color was. I mean, obviously, it's just so filthy. It's gross. I'm so glad I'm doing this before painting. One, because if you look at it, I have baseboards at the bottom. I would not have been able to paint the baseboards because the carpet was going over it. And two, it's just so much easier. I mean, the floor is not damaged all that much. So if I have paint drips, I'll probably put a sheet on the floor or something. I'm not I mean, and you guys mentioned that in my comments box for the last video, I'm not a sloppy painter. You've seen me paint before. So it's not like I'm really gonna have like that much work to do afterwards. But to be honest, this is just like so liberating. The room feels better. It just does. I mean, it got rid of all the stuffiness. So if you can remove your carpeting and put wooden floors or pergo instead of bamboo or even tile, I would recommend you do it, because it's just, I've always hated carpet. Always, since I was a little girl, I just don't like them. So yeah, I can't wait to refinish this floor. It's gonna look beautiful. And I had an idea, by the way. You see this? I hate it. It's so hideous. So these are going to be changed. These are like kind of like the flowers, frosted flowers. I'm sorry for the glare. put my hand here. So I'm gonna change that. It's probably gonna be, you know, a little bit more modern. But I was thinking about changing the blades too and getting the ones that you attach to the original ones, and they look like big palm tree leaves in white. It's gonna look so much better. Now, if I was really, really getting ambitious, I would take the whole thing down and spray paint it in a nickel, brush nickel color. But I don't mind the gold. I guess that's, you know, it's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. So, but definitely change the blades. Those blades, I gotta go. They are just too hideous. All right, so I'm gonna move my husband's chair, right? And I'm gonna do this section right here. And then I'll figure out whether I want to put the desk where I'm at or just push it against the wall and do that section. But yeah, it's actually going faster now. I think I got the hang of it on how to do it, but I gotta tell you, I'm cursing like a sailor doing this thing. Okay, so I've encountered a problem. So this is the side that's next to my husband's desk. I had to remove the metal piece here from the baseboard. Admire the dust. Okay, I mean, who goes and cleans that stuff? Not me, obviously. The problem is that they put the carpeting all the way, ooh, it's hot, all the way in, and then it goes up like this, and it's very, very difficult to remove. I mean, I'm trying to bend it as much as I can, so that is going to take a long time because I can't break these. These are the brackets that hold the baseboard. So what a bunch of idiots. Why would they bring the carpet all the way over there? Okay, let me figure something out. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, there's like this bracket thing, and then because it's like a sharp edge, they put the thing underneath it, and now it's like kind of stuck. It's a pain to push down, and the pipe is hot. I'm so glad I'm removing this before painting. This is insane. Why am I putting myself through this nonsense? Ah. Come on. Gotcha. Oh, it's stuck. All right. And it's hot pipe. Is this glued? Why? Oh, I can't get it. All right. Oh, this thing's got a hook, that's why. All right, maybe if I put this in here, I can slide it. Ow! Just pricked myself on a nail. Slide. Don't do this at home. Can you feel the frustration? No, really, can you feel the frustration? This is driving me crazy because I'm almost done with this stupid thing and I'm gonna spend an hour on this. Push it down, push it down, push it down. I got it, I got it, I got it. Almost there. Stupid carpet. Yes, yes, I got it, I got it. You see this? I don't know if you can tell. I'm put my finger. I'm burning myself. I can't get it. Can't get it. Ow! Hot. Ow! Hot. Alright, you see that thing right here? That was gripping the carpet because these guys put the carpet not flush but curled against the wall, and I couldn't pull it. Hello, dust. Might as well clean the pipes. Alright, I got to do it on the corner now. It's done. Casualty. Right there. Destroying my nails. Whatever. Alright, so this is all that's left. This area right here. I'm going to remove the gripper thing That's all the way along this. I'm running out of steam. Can you tell? What a mess. Yeah, I'm definitely taking a bath tonight. This is hard work. This is alright. So the lesson learned here is this: remove the carpet first. Remove the carpet first. I mean, this is just like insane. It's crazy. Ugh, I don't care if I have to remove splatter later on, but I would not want to do this after I had painted the walls and the baseboards and everything. That was just insane. Really, really hard to do. And I have another corner over there, but it looks like they didn't curl it as much. I think they had just too much carpet, and by 1 inch or 1.5 inches, and they just let it go like this to the side of the wall, and that was really hard to remove. So lesson learned. I put the baseboard back. It's you know, I mean, it's just a regular metal thing, and then, you know, you kind of pivot this up or down, and we can pretty much leave them in one position anyway. This is a warm room when the heat is on, for sure. I'm sweating it. And this is where I'm at so far. 1/2 over there, and the whole strip here. There is a lot of paint splatter in the corner over there for when they painted the baseboard before putting the carpet on. And it's pretty much, if you can see that, everywhere. So there will be some floor. See, there's one big one right here. So there's going to be some floor restoration that's going to be needed. It's not a big deal to me. But let me tell you, this is a lot of work. I'm just wiped right now. I'm losing strength in my arm from pulling on this nonsense. Alright, so I just have this area here. I'm going to take a break. Probably have some breakfast because I didn't eat yet. Priorities being out of order, obviously. Then I'll come back, move the desk, and finish this. And then I'll go ahead and remove whatever staples is on the floor, because there's a few here and there that didn't come off properly. And that's easy. I mean, there's really not the pliers, and that's it. And then I'll mop it. Yes, sweep and mop. And then tomorrow I should be able to start painting. So I moved Scott's desk to this side of the wall, and the whole carpet is gone. It is gone. So I'm going to move over here so you can see what it looks like. It makes the room look bigger, that's for sure. There's not too much of a change in color. Obviously it's dull. There's a big discoloration right here in the middle. I'm not sure where it's from. Either it was an office or it looks like it was a big water stain. I'm not sure. Then there's some really, really bad paint spill here, and then there's like some paint here that's even different in color. This one is like a peach color. I don't know if you can see it. This one is the same one that's on the baseboard. So definitely here's another one of those peach. So definitely gonna have to do some work here. And then over there is where the radiators used to be. So they kind of patched that with a wood that's not the same. But the bookcase is going to be there, and probably, I'm using my foot, probably up to here. So you're only going to see this part right there, so that's all right. I'm not going to touch the paint here at the bottom because the bookcase is going to be against that wall and affixed to the wall. So I'm not going to try to clean this up right here. I'm definitely going to have to clean here and all the way in the back over there and on this side, and then over there as well. Remove all of the you know, the paint that's on the edges here. And then I'm probably gonna have to sand a little bit just to kind of even out this big space right here. I may have to stain, I'm not sure, because I think that with the Rejuvenate this is still gonna show as a discoloration, and since this is the part of the room that's not gonna have any furniture on it, because the countertop is going to be over here, if you remember what I had this plan, this will show definitely. So plenty of work. Now I'm going to take pliers and go around the room, and anytime I see some of those staples, and once in a while here's a, where is it? Here's another one right here, and then once in a while I have a nail that I need to pull. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then we'll have lunch and I'll probably mop it at a later time, and I will be done, then I can paint. I'm not touching the floor yet. I'm gonna do that once the whole room is painted, but this was hard work, let me tell you. I'm really exhausted. This was really, really hard work. But it's done, so. And it's really not hard to remove the staples. You just go like this with the pliers and pull them out. Here's another one right here. So that's gone. So I just gotta go around this one right here. That's gonna be a little bit more difficult. I should have nose pliers for that. There we go. Okay, and then I'll sweep everything. So I'm just going like this and looking at the floor, touching with my hand to make sure I'm getting all of them. There's not a lot. I think I removed most of them. So it's done. I removed all the staples. I removed all the nails. There's nothing that needs to be pulled off the floor anymore. I'm loving the way it looks already. I love the creaking. Hear that? Love it. Old houses. There's nothing like it. This is what it looks like from as far as I can get. See, that bothers me right here. I'm gonna have to stain this, but anyway. Yeah, so now you know what it takes to remove a carpet. Who wants to be bothered with that, right? I can see why people would rather have professionals do it. Granted, I didn't have the right tools, but it was a lot of work, and I'm really, really tired. So, and probably look like hell, but I don't care. So next time I will see you, I'm going to wash the walls and the baseboards and the sills, like on top of the door frames and things like this, and I will start painting. So that's probably gonna be today's Friday. Tomorrow I'm in school. Tomorrow's Saturday and Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna do anything except maybe when I come back, what I'll do is probably wash the walls, and that will be at the beginning of the next video, and then I'll start painting, and that would be bunched in the same video. I'm not gonna have everything painted in one video. I'll probably do like one coat and then come back and do a second coat. But anyway, so now you get an idea of what it looks like with the wood floor instead, and the blue paint. It's gonna be gorgeous. The two colors together, it's gonna be really, really, really nice, and the room feels much bigger, and I love the echo in here too. Yeah, I'm very happy with this project. It's taking a long time, but I'm taking my time on purpose, and I wanted to share the process with you so you get an idea of what it takes to redo a room like this. And again, it's not a big room. I think it's 12 by 8, maybe 12 by 8, yeah, because it's not a square, so it's 12 by 8, and the ceiling about 11, so high ceiling, I guess. Yeah, so this was Sophia from mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and enjoy this series, and subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you later. Bye!